Peggy 18.
The alchemy of wealth from air will bring a second blight upon mankind. This fog of death will cloak the land, and those men who are not prepared will succumb to its foul clutches. For God shows no mercy on those who heed not his words. Thus will the end come, and the world made unworthy in his eyes will be purified by black angels, so that he may begin anew.
If you're going to survive, lad, you need to learn the ropes, and fast. So I'm going to teach you. Rule number 1. Keep your bloody distance, or the infected will clamp down on you like rabid dogs. Rule number 2. Waste not, want not. Could be a long time before you find any more loot. Rule number 3. Keep a lookout for higher ground when you're in the city. The infected can't climb ladders. Rule number 4. The infected have got no higher brain functions, but they can smell normal people coming. Be quiet, or they will find you. But that doesn't make them deaf and blind. They're attracted to bright lights. Rule number 5. This is the most important one. Nothing is really dead until you've blown its head off. Understand? Finish it. When it's down, bash its head in to make sure it stays down. The only good one is a dead one. Just be prepared. How long will you survive?
What's going on, people? Back-to-back video here, and I actually might upload a third, pretty soon, so stay tuned. But yeah, as I said down below in the description, I will be doing a video on the new PlayStation All-Star trailer 2 and the 4 new characters that were announced for that, and I'm basically going to give my updated opinions on that as well, so look forward to that video. But this video is, of course, ZombiU, and you just saw the new Gamescom trailer. And when I uploaded the last new trailer that came out last month, I said I would give my impressions on the game, and I really haven't officially done that yet. So here's my video, my thoughts on ZombiU. Now, as I said on the last video, I'm not 100% sold on the game, and I'm still not really 100% sold. I'm definitely interested. Like, that game has my interest 100%. But I'm not sold on it yet, and the reason being is because, like, I don't know about you guys, but for me, it looks like the game is really stiff. You see what I mean? If you look at the way the guns shoot, they recoil and stuff, and the way they the character melees a zombie or whatever, it just seems like it feels extremely stiff. I'm sure a lot of you see, exactly, what I'm talking about. If any of you have been to one of the Wii U experiences, and you could probably, confirm that the game, feels fine or whatever, I'd appreciate that. But judging based off the footage, the game just looks really stiff to me. And another thing I don't like is how the online multiplayer is simply, one person playing as a survivor and another person who is actually, directing the zombies. They're playing on a Wii U pad, and they can see the map, from a bird's eye view, and they can spawn, certain units of zombies, place them wherever he wants to, use money to buy, the special units and stuff like that. I mean, that's a cool concept and all, but the thing I don't like about it is that, it's one-on-one. You see what I'm saying? Which could probably get, pretty boring pretty quick. It would have been really cool if it was, you and some friends, you see what I'm saying, against somebody using a Wii U pad being the zombie director. You see what I'm saying? So it is multiplayer, but when you're not actually shooting playable characters, you see what I'm saying, or anything like that, or if you're not shooting with somebody else, it doesn't necessarily feel like multiplayer. See what I'm saying? So those are my two main gripes about the game right now. But yeah, it'd be really cool if they allowed you to play with some friends against somebody who was the zombie director. But on the good side of things, the game definitely graphically looks good, and not necessarily from a texture standpoint. What I mean by that is it looks really like really crisp. You see what I'm saying? It looks really crisp, really clear. It has some really damn good lighting. It has some pretty damn good lighting, and there's definitely some really impressive anti-aliasing going on. If you look through that footage, I looked through the footage a couple of times now. I really couldn't find like pretty much any jaggies. It has some really good AA. The game looks really smooth, really clean, things like that. And hopefully the graphics will get better because since E3, it's like every month they've released a trailer. Each trailer, the game just keeps looking better and better. So it'll be interesting to see how it looks, at launch, or the Wii U launch. But the reason why I'm mostly excited for this game is because it is, an actual, real survival game, and I like what they're doing with it, from a gameplay aspect. For instance, one bite, you're dead. I actually like that. One bite, you're dead. No checkpoints. No checkpoints. Now, you still stay in you still stay in the same the same place in the storyline, I believe. But when you die, your survivor turns into a zombie, and then you actually take over the role of another survivor, and what you actually have to do is go kill, the zombie of your previous survivor, to get your supplies back and stuff like that. So that's pretty damn cool. That's pretty damn badass. And it's really gonna be cool to play this game, with your friends. And what I mean by that is the single player doesn't have multiplayer, but they said that after you beat the game, you can unlock, which is basically, like a hardcore mode. I mean, the game's already, hardcore like that, but you can unlock a hardcore mode to where one bite you're dead, and then you have to start completely over at the beginning of the game. So basically you gotta try to go through the game completely, try to beat the single player without getting bit once. And I already know me and my friends, we're gonna enjoy, gathering around the TV, trying to see who can accomplish that first and whatever, taking turns. So that's gonna be pretty fun. But yeah, I like the horror, survival aspect of, of course, limited ammo. Limited ammo. Like I said, no checkpoints really. One bite, you're dead, and there's another. Oh yeah, and of course, no regenerating health. Regenerating health in a survival game, that is just the stupidest thing to me. That is just the dumbest thing to me. But my final verdict, on what I've seen so far, of course I can give the final verdict on the game. It's not out yet, I haven't played it, but it's either going to be really, really good, or it's going to be mediocre. It kind of feels like the whole, Red Steel 1 situation over again, with the Wii. We have this Ubisoft development team making this exclusive for a Nintendo console. It looks pretty damn awesome, so far. But, can you see what I'm saying? It kind of feels like that situation over and over again. But it's definitely looking pretty good. Like I said, I have to get a feel for the game because right now it looks really, really stiff to me. And I don't like what they're doing with the online multiplayer. I think they should definitely have some co-op in there, things of that nature. Or let somebody control the zombies even, like actually play through the eyesight of the zombies. Although I can understand why they would exclude that because they walk slow or whatnot. So that's cool. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it. All I wanted to say. That's my impressions on the game. Let me know what you guys think down below, and I'll see you later.